My name is Eric Winger, and so those words, those filler words that we use and we're told not to use here in Toastmasters, what are they? Well, why are they here? What's the point? Today I'm going to tell you a little bit about filler words. I'm going to tell you why we do them. I'm going to tell you why we don't want to do them. And I'm going to tell you, perhaps, when you could use them. The why comes from the fact that we are speakers. Now, you may not recognize that, but from the time you were born, you were speaking. You were speaking, maybe not in front of a group, but you were speaking one-on-one. And when you have one-on-one communication, you often have body language that goes with it. You might have a verbal cue that says, I'm done speaking, now it's your turn. A pause can indicate that I want to give up speaking control to the other party. But if I want to continue, I need some way of saying that. Well, an is a nice way of doing that. If I have a thought, and is dying to speak, I might, and we've been doing this all our life. So the so, all those words come from a very natural tendency to want to retain control during our speaking. Now, why don't we want to use them for our public speaking? Let's say you've entered a bookstore. You've entered a bookstore, you've come to a shelf of books, you've selected a title that looks interesting, it's got a very nice cover on it, you open the book, you read the first sentence. It was, comma, the best, comma, of times it, comma, was, comma, the worst, comma, of times. Close the book and put it back. Those commas, which were not used in the original, were very distracting. And because you can't sell a book with too many commas, you can't sell a speech with too many ums. They don't sell your message. They sell space filler. They name a book you really enjoy that has way too much punctuation. It doesn't happen. You don't enjoy it. The thought doesn't come through. So as I'm speaking today, if I'm yeah, scratch, it's not working. It's not getting my message across. It's distracting. So that's why we have it. We have a grammarian who's counting ums, and I can't wait to know how many ums I have in this speech. We have a squawker whose job is to let us know. This is important for delivering our message. Now, there might be times when an is appropriate. You might, for example, if I am describing a baseball game and my favorite player slides into home and he's called out, I might turn to my friend and say, if it wasn't for the umpire, he would have scored. It's just a sound. It is okay to say If I'm talking about Mary Poppins, I might talk about her umbrella. It's just a sound. That's okay. And you say, Eric, it's not a filler. We're smart about that. But are there perhaps other times when an is used? You have a small child. The small child has an even smaller brother. The child decides that it would be terribly funny to take the spaghetti bowl and dump it on brother's head. He does. Brother immediately says, hey, this is neat. Wow, this is great, Dad. I'm going to do it to my brother. back and forth, enjoyment, wonderness. Do I say, no, don't do that? They're having fun. No, you might pause and say, maybe that's not such a good idea. Let me give you one other example. You might have a spouse that likes to decorate. You might be sitting there with your newspaper and maybe some bacon. You're enjoying the paper and the bacon, and your spouse is over holding up samples against the wall. She's lining them up, eyeballing. Honey, do you like the taupe or the European mole? You don't want to be interrupted. You could say, European mole, honey. The answer would be, European mole? Oh, you're crazy. How could you like that? Oh, that's awful. Taupe is so much better. Instead, what you might say, well, I like taupe. Thanks, honey. Appreciate it. The point is, filler words do have a purpose. They are useful. They aren't as evil as we thought, but they don't help you convey your message. So if you want to sell a speech, try to eliminate the filler words. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Toastmaster.